People are calling it the miracle on ice. Now, one of these state troopers didn't expect that on his 9th day of training, he would be put in a situation like this. It started as a trip to the doctors for the VOTS, but the roads they traveled were more dangerous than they thought.
We hit an ice patch and spun around and slid off in the ditch.
But what would come after they were pulled out?
So while I was talking to Mrs. Vaught, I was looking over her shoulder into the oncoming traffic, and I noticed the box truck start to lose control, and you hear me start yelling.
And that's all I remember till I woke up in the ditch.
That box truck hit a patch of ice, flipped, and slid right at the state troopers and Peggy Vaught.
Going 1947, we just had a box truck slide off in the road and hit us.
Her husband watched as it happened from the passenger seat.
I heard him say, look, he started saying, look out or something. And I glanced around like that, and it was done too late. All I seen was a truck.
For Illinois State Trooper Jonathan Plum, only 9 days on the job, he didn't think this is what he'd be thrown into.
They prepared us before we graduated to it could happen day one, so it was always in the back of your head. But you hear these stories, you train for these situations, but there's still that little part of you that doesn't think it's going to happen to you.
For the VOTS, they know someone was watching to keep them safe.
God was watching out for us.
Illinois State Police says this is a good example of what can happen when you don't follow the law. They want to remind drivers that when they see flashing lights, you should slow down and move over. In Carmi, Miranda Meister, Eyewitness News.